Welcome to this episode of WWE SuperCard with me, Kevin Knight. JB. I don't know who I am.
Yes, joining me is Kenneth Knight. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Had a wonderful RTG.
Yes, as I heard. So, in front of you is what I did with my RTG card, but I think more importantly, Kenneth, you had a couple of pretty big pulls.
Yes, I am, of course, pulled a Bray Wyatt to make a Survivor Pro, and then 2 points later, I got my John Cena for a WrestleMania Pro, which will be my first WrestleMania Pro.
That's pretty awesome. And if you haven't seen Kenneth's deck, Kenneth doesn't spend money. He doesn't have necessarily the time to go through all the stuff that a lot of, the guys who go big on events and stuff like that. So to see that is actually really, I'm actually really happy for you, especially about just Cena and putting that Bray just so close to him.
You better Zoli that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And on top of all that, I did spend a little bit of money on this one because I was hell-bent to get that John Cena card because I wasn't going to go without it.
Well, it's understandable, though. I mean, if you've got an aim to get to, I know that getting Brock is going to be difficult because you're going to have to +1 the whole thing.
Yeah, and right now on the +1s, just to let everybody know, if you got a deck anything like mine, you might as well forget about that freaking Brock Lesnar RTG card unless you got lots of money because on the +1s, I'm facing WrestleMania Pros, Survivor Fusion Pros, and WrestleMania Fusion Pros all in +1s now.
And yet on +10s, I'm facing Survivor Pros.
And +10s, I did a +10 for the heck of it just before I uploaded my videos today, and I was getting WrestleMania Fusion Pros and Survivor Fusion Pros, and that was pretty much it, and plus a bunch of event cards like RTG cards. All the past RTG cards, mostly glitch decks in my opinion, but
Oh yeah, we love a bit of a glitch deck, don't we?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take Brock out. Sorry, Brock was in my deck for a very limited amount of time. I'm sorry, man.
The Silver Star Brock?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You have the Abomination in front of us, the guy I didn't quite create properly.
Oops. Yeah,
I'm up to 101 dislikes on that video, but thankfully, because a lot of you actually leave, I actually have 160-odd likes, so that's pretty awesome, and I appreciate the support. I know that a lot of the dislikes have come out from nowhere, and they're like from people who don't actually subscribe and stuff, so I'm not an idiot.
They're just sour pusses because you didn't mispro the freaking event card, that's all. Their butt hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I am going to do a video about the journey I've had from having my first Road to Glory card, and I'm going to actually make a series about it, which I'm going to continue afterwards, which is going to be talking about the RTG deck I've had from the start, which is going to go all the way to the beginning, when I first had Sting, and that was embarrassing. We're talking super embarrassing, the cards there. The simple fact is we have some business to deal with, however, today, and that is that we have two exciting things for you both, and we're going to talk about them first. I'm going to play a little bit of exhibition with my WrestleMania Fusion Pro deck, which I'm really happy with, and I've not actually done an exhibition match for these guys yet, other than obviously Fusion Focus. So it's actually going to be a little bit of chatter, and then we're going to move into that. So, do you think you're going to get Brock?
I'm definitely not getting Brock.
Dude, I remember literally even back to Dean Ambrose. At one point, I had to do +1s. And
in order for me to get Brock, I'll have to do 190 +1s. And you know how long that's going to take waiting on bouts?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
Plus, I'm lucky to pull a freaking title match off the board. I'm paying this whole entire RTG. I pulled maybe 6 off the board.
I'll take this. It's definitely harder to pull title matches. I can tell you that much. They've definitely dropped the drop rate as such. It seems if you get them, if you buy them, you get more of them. But if you don't buy them, you get less of them.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, to get that it does in a wallet. Anyway, I also got a couple of shout-outs for people. I have Craig, SuperCard, who is whilst Kevin goes into a coughing fit.
Sorry.
So that's fine, dude. I don't mind. We got Craig and Radish, who are two upcoming YouTubers. They've actually been involved in Team UK and the streams for a long time, and they've now decided to break out on their own and do their own thing, which is awesome. And I actually really, I support them 100%. So please check out our channels actually below. And obviously, Kenneth,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
who is on the chat now, who we're having this massive conversation with. Listen, seriously, the guy has an incredible YouTube channel. He dedicated, honestly, one of the most dedicated people I've seen play SuperCard, because he's always uploading. So it's definitely worth checking out. He involves his kids in pretty much every episode. In fact, why am I trying to sell you? How about you try and sell yourself?
Well, number one, come check me out. I've got a pretty good thing going on there. I got, last I checked, I think it was 500 or 850 subscribers. Mm-hmm. And my newest videos that are out right now have my son Charles in them, and many others do. So check out my channel. You won't regret it. It's awesome. And I also have Craig and Radish in my description. Their links as well, and a lot of other great links, including JB's here.
Ah, thanks. But I can honestly say that you won't go wrong by a WrestleMania Shawn Michaels Fusion Pro. So someone's just randomly had one. You won't go wrong by subscribing to Kenneth, and I keep saying Kevin because you said it at the beginning. God damn it. We're going to get to a reset on this board, but you wouldn't go wrong by subscribing to all three of them. So please do so, because it'll make me very, very happy. And you want to make me happy, don't you?
Of course. Everybody wants to leave, I hope.
Well, you hope so, but then again, I can just throw him in the chamber if I don't want to.
But you know what? That Brock, you mispro, your damn card, do what you please with it.
Oh, yeah. Did I just throw people in the chamber if they don't like it?
Yeah.
Sorry, if no one knows what that means, you might want to just check back on a couple of the streams. I genuinely joke when I say that, by the way. Okay, so let's get to the action. So I'm just going to hopefully get a reset here. No, it's still going to go, so I'm going to do another exhibition match. Hopefully get a reset. I'm actually due a WrestleMania pull anytime soon, so I've been playing a lot over the last couple of days, just trying to get a couple of things up to hopefully get that pull. At the moment, I'm going to lose on power to Kevin Owens with Rock, but thankfully it's power and charisma, so it's not too bad. That's the one thing. I did lose in a power match to the actual Brock card. That I misproed. One of the first matches I played, so that was a bit odd.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get a rare Great Khali. Well, that's a surprise. That's my reset. Jesus Christ. So yeah, we've got a couple of things to sort out. Some actually really exciting stuff. So we're gonna have the King of the Ring award. Now this is WrestleMania, so we got WrestleMania Survivor. I had me and Iweezy as a complete bot King of the Ring. So literally it was just me and him, and in the end he kind of gave up. He was energizing and stuff, but didn't really put any boosts on. So I went into the second game after getting out of work and boosted him, and then the next game, and yeah, won basically. So in total I won the King of the Ring quite comfortably. I didn't even actually energize once, apart from when he got to the final. I was just constantly just swapping out my cards and making sure Iweezy didn't see my deck. Iweezy said it was great to me. He was actually a really nice guy. I couldn't chat in the King of the Ring at all after yesterday. Have you had that problem, Kurt?
No, I haven't had that problem at all. Not really.
That makes no sense. Literally, I'm typing in there. I press enter and it just goes nothing.
That's weird. I whisper a lot, but no.
Yeah, well, Iweezy says it's great to meet you. It's great to play with you, man. If you're watching, then that's fantastic, and thank you. Hit me up on Twitter. It'd be good to keep up with you. He's got an Ultimate Warrior in his deck, so he's a lucky boy. Anyone who's got a Pro Ultimate Warrior is very, very lucky.
Definitely.
Yeah, or a Rock, and you've got a single Rock, I know.
Yeah, I got a single Rock, hoping it'll get us WrestleMania Fusion Rock for a Pro eventually.
Fingers crossed, man. Let's get the rewards, which is going to be a WrestleMania and a Survivor card. Let's claim them now. What do you think it's going to be, Kenneth?
WrestleMania card, let me think. That's a tough one. Let's go with Shawn Michaels.
Okay. And what about the WrestleMania card?
And WrestleMania card, let's go with, let's see, let me think here. Maybe, let's see, Brock Lesnar.
Okay, let's go for it. I've got King Booker.
Okay, King Booker.
And Titus O'Neil. Well, after the comments of Hulk Hogan, I think we should move on from that very quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
Jesus.
That was sucky rewards right there.
Actually, I'm not too fast. I keep getting King Bookers after I train them away. So, yeah. That's who did I actually put in the chamber? I must have put in someone in the chamber. I don't remember who I put in the chamber. But I'm just going to lock in King Booker, and then we have the important matter of a fusion reward. So we have a WrestleMania fusion, which is ready to go, and this is actually a free one. And so, who do you think, Kenneth? And if you say Blassie, I will, and it turns out to be Blassie, I will kill you.
I'm gonna say Rock.
You reckon a Rock? That'd be amazing for me because that'd get me.
I'm gonna say Rock.
A second pro Rock. Oh God, I hope this isn't Blassie.
But my guesses aren't good, so I don't know.
Well, if you get me a Triple H or a Rock, you'd make a pro. If you got me an AJ, you'd make a pro. That goes into my RTG deck. So either way, it's going to be good if it's one of those. I just hope it's... If it's a single, I want it to be Ultimate Warrior. But let's go ahead, claim the results. With WrestleMania Fusions, because it takes so long, you actually feel like a really big pump in your heart because you're thinking, oh, please don't be something I've already got two of. Let's get the results, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get something. That's another Macho Man, which, you know, isn't great, but it's something. And it's another single, which gets me back on the road to Singlesville. And it means at least for the next time that I do it, I'll have another single that I can potentially pro, which is always good for the Road to Glory deck.
Yeah, not bad at all.
No. At the end of the day, it could have been a Rock, it could have been a Triple H, but it's 50. It's going to be like, what, 20, 30 days to the next Road to Glory, so I don't need to worry about it too much.
Yeah, it's going to be a while. By the time that happens, as most people know, watch my videos, I'm going to be disconnected from the internet for a short time, but we'll be back.
No, agree. Well, listen, Kenneth, it was fantastic having you on. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it for you having me on your video.
I'm going to start my common fusion and start from the beginning. God, that hurts.
I started from the beginning today. I know how it feels.
Oh, damn. But this has been Super Zombicon BBQ. Please subscribe to Kenneth Knight and obviously myself and Craig and Radish in the bottom. And most importantly, Zolib!